That was Gato Papacitos. Welcome to the 5th annual San Diego Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And now your host, Jefferson J.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here at the 5th annual San Diego Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Give it up for Gato Papacitos one more time. They'll be playing again on the intermission as well. You'll get to hear a little more when we take our break and you step outside. You're all here today. We are all here because we live and love San Diego music. Thank you. You make as much noise as you want all night. It's that kind of show. No talking and lots of cheering. Because there's a lot to cheer about, and we haven't always taken the time to think about it and focus on it and honor the inductees, the people who've given their lives for San Diego music. But here's the thing. It is the inductees, but it is also every single one of you. The people who care about San Diego music and love San Diego music is what makes this a show that sells out. It makes this a thing they write about in the paper, and it makes you guys super awesome. So give yourselves a round of applause. To put it even more clearly, I'm going to call on San Diego Music Hall of Famer, inducted in 2018 in our inaugural class, Mark Goffney.
I love San Diego. I love you. I mean it. I really do. I like, dude. Playing at Balboa Park to make a living and feed my children. It was the beautifulest thing I ever done. And it's kind of like, after all this stuff, I got to go on a big tour. Then I go back to playing on the street, and I thought, playing music for San Diegans is not that freaking bad. Yeah. Pretty awesome. All right, so this song I wrote at Balboa Park. And I won't get into too much into it, but it was right before my first stand down, which was a long time ago. Stand down, the veterans benefit we do every year here, you know. And I saw this dude I recognized from stand down. It was actually right after it, and he was passing somebody, and these people's worlds were so far apart that they almost crashed into each other through inability to acknowledge each other's dispositions in life. So I wrote the song about it. It's called "We Are the Same." So put your lighters down, your cell phones down. We do that, right? Hands, who was it? Who got their hands all over my guitar? The first Taylor I ever played was Jules. It's true, I saw it at the NAMM show and I said, can I play that guitar? Had mother of pearl oak trees every other fret. It's like $40,000 a month. So I believe in chasing what you really love and not doing what you think a condition or a difficulty would subscribe you to do in life. Some things will go, you'd be good, at this because you're that. Well, that might not be where your heart is. So just follow your heart, San Diego, like you already do. We already do that. If you inspire somebody, you don't have to first of all be a superhuman. If you inspire somebody, and we all do, don't take it away from them. Don't play it down like, I'm just a regular old person. Let people be inspired by you. Because everybody is inspiring to somebody. You don't have to be a superhuman to be like, there may be somebody who's like, man, I want to get my work as hard as my dad. Whatever that is, that's just as rad as playing Smoke on the Water with his feet. All right? So just rock yourselves with some self-love. Go out there and inspire people. Because everybody has a story and something to give. All
right. So we inducted Mark in 2018, and he came back and he played We Are the Same in 2019, and then we didn't do it in 2020, and he passed away the next year. But we honor him every year. In fact, the lyrics to that We Are the Same song are in your program. So we're going to play it now. Me and Sparklegrass, you just heard his voice, and you might have heard him outside playing. Give it up for him. How about that? And we're going to sing Mark's song that he explained, and if you want to sing along, that would be awesome. storm gone by, you hide your eyes, you sympathize, but you don't know who I am. Who are you? Where you come from? Where do you go? If I sent you an invitation into my world, would you come and stay? If I had a chance to sing my song, this is what I'd say. We are more the same than you may think. You and me, we are the same. Why does anybody have to take the blame? We are the same. We are more the same than you may think. You and me, we are the same. And it's a shame to be ashamed. You hide your head, you hide your heart, you give it up so you don't fall apart. When you see the man walk by with his whole life in a shopping cart, but you sigh, but you don't cry. Oh no, you wonder why you're so alone. We are more the same than you may think. You and me, we are the same. Why does anybody have to take the blame? We are the same, we are more the same than you may think. You and me, we are the same. And it's a shame to be ashamed. I don't want you to look the other way. Don't fumble around with words to say. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. Yeah, I'm okay with myself. We are the same, we are more the same than you may think. Da ba boo da 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 da. It's a shame to be ashamed. We are more the same than you may think. You and me, we are the same. Why does anybody have to take the blame? We are the same, we are more the same than you may think. You and me, we are the same, and it's a shame to be ashamed. It's a shame to be ashamed. It's a shame to be ashamed. Don't ever be ashamed. You got to wear a lot of hats in this music world. It's not easy. We're inducting a bunch of people tonight who are not only musicians, but teachers, many of them. Some taught 30 years. We have students here. Every musician's a student. Every time we hear a song, we're going to school. And everybody's a musician because we speak in melodies and we have rhythm in our heart. But that's not on the script. I'm not here to talk about that. All right. Well, Mark Goffney, give it up for Mark Goffney. We are the same. We'll be playing it next year. It'll be in the program next year. I want to also, last year we started giving the Mark Goffney Opportunity Scholarship. You heard Mark talking about it, and what it means the most to him is how he got an opportunity and a chance to do stuff. A lot of times, he used to tell me, I was lucky. I did martial arts. I did lots of things. He raised his 3 kids are here today. Give it up for them. He did everything. Because no one ever taught him he couldn't, so he did. And that's why he's a Hall of Fame human and a Hall of Famer. So, in his name, we're giving the Mark Goffney Opportunity Scholarship to give an opportunity to someone. And this year, our recipient is Francesca Oliver. Come on up, Francesca. Come on up, Frankie. Step up here and smile. Take a picture. Here you go. Give it up to him. Thank you. Well done. You're going to be great. We want to thank Apt for Music and Liberty Station. They're a great music school that's coming up, and what they just gave her was a month of music lessons. So like 5 music lessons, including an intake. And we're very grateful to them. They have a big event tonight, or their guy, Rice Enright, would be here with us like he was last year. All right, folks, let's get to it. Several months ago, I call certain people and I get their opinions. I don't just pick who's in the Hall of Fame or anything like that. And one of the people I called was Jamie Shadowlight, and I said, hey, Jamie, who do you think might be a really good choice for the San Diego Music Hall of Fame? She said, I think Monette Marino would be great, Jefferson. Years earlier, she said, I think Charles McPherson would be really good, Jefferson. So I was like feeling she had some pretty good street cred with that. And then I looked into it, and it was a no-brainer. It was obvious. And here to present Monette Marino is Grammy Award-winning artist Larry Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, San Diego. I am honored tonight to not just one, but 2 of my closest friends from my time here in San Diego. Monette, I met when I moved here in the 90s, and someone brought me to a bar. I think it was Jamie, actually. Brought me to a bar, and it was great. The band was great. The music was great, but I was blown away by the percussionist. So I asked her if she recorded and if I could invite her back to my studio to record another time. And she did. She came, and then I think 5 minutes later, her dad knocked on my door, which is frightening. Is my daughter here? I'm like, yeah, she's here. She's recording, just recording, nothing else. I've watched Monette grow as a person and a musician, a wonderful musician. She was a wonderful musician when I met her, but she's only gotten better. She's gotten better as a human being, as a teacher. I watched her become a mother and raise a daughter that plays exceptionally. And I watched her, she won awards from in hand percussion here in LA and in Korea, I believe, South Korea. Sorry, excuse me. And I've watched her get invited on stage to play with someone of what the world calls the best percussionist and not have any idea of what they were getting. And then watched their faces melt and in shock because I knew what was gonna happen, but they didn't know. She asked me to play on her record and her band, and I was like, that's frightening. You'll see. The band is, because I'm the, Monette, I describe her music as Afro-Cuban, Latin, jazz, funk, rock, and I just play the funk and the rock part. I play on the one, and the one, and the one, and then they play all this other stuff. She's a joy to watch play. She's absolutely a joy to listen to play. She always has that smile. She bright energy, bright light. And when you watch her play, it'll make your day. So with that, I'm going to introduce my friend Monette Marino.
You all can probably hear me without a microphone. Thank you. Huge thank you to everyone who's here, and especially to Larry and Jamie. I feel like the 3 of us were brought together at a very magical time, and develop as musicians has been an amazing journey, and I thank the San Diego music scene for supporting musicians, especially women musicians, and especially in a field that is unusual. So we'll give you a taste of some Afro-Latin funk rock jazz. And we're gonna start with the origins because my music was created from African rhythms and I would transpose them onto the other instruments. So I'm gonna show you how that worked. We're gonna play the rhythm Sira as it is traditionally played, which is named after my daughter Nasira. And then you'll hear how we develop that into this genre of multi-genre worldly music.
join us in welcoming to the San Diego Music Hall of Fame, Monette Marino.
I got something for you here. Before you run away. Yes. You get this whole wonderful bag. But here, this is a nice one for the picture. Look at that. There you go. I got something else for you too. Whoa, don't fall down. I'm gonna come to you. Check this out. There's some other fun stuff in here, but I'll just show you one time. Look at this fabulous piece of pottery. That's for you there. There you go.
And it has purple on it. So
And it
it's
has
good.
purple. I pick, you know. And I show you that because those are courtesy of San Diego Music Hall of Fame potter Sharon Strong Patsko is here. Each of our inductees gets one. There's one at the silent auction. Here you go. Give it up for Monette Marino and her incredible band, ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, Monette Marino. Please welcome back to our San Diego Music Hall of Fame stage.
Hold up one sec. I want to give shout outs to everyone in the band. That was Larry Mitchell right there. We had on the guitar, Monette Marino on the percussion, Nasira Keita on the other percussion. We had Johnny Tarr on saxophone, Elizabeth Howard on trumpet, James East over there on the bass. That was Josh Weinstein on the keyboards, and David Butterfield on the drums. Did I forget anybody? And Jamie we'll be hearing plenty about Jamie Shadowlight. In fact, we have Carter Moss first, then we have Jamie Shadowlight. Say that again, would you?
Please welcome back to our San Diego Music Hall of Fame stage, Carter Moss.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Thank you very much.
What's up? Man, I don't even feel worthy to walk on this stage after that. That was awesome. Was everybody else blown away? Oh, dude. Incredible. Already worth price of admission and the time. Thanks. Can't wait to see what's next. Amazing. Hey, what's up? What's off to an amazing start? My name's Carter Moss, and former music journalist / software developer turned pastor. So that's weird. But I've been a pastor in Ocean Beach for 10 years, and just started my own church in OB in January called Submerge, as in submerging into love, into the community, into faith. But anyway, just so you understand why is this random dude up here. So here's how I met Jefferson, real quick, all right? So when I was doing church in OB, him and his wife were our neighbors, and I know this is really hard to picture, but he was kind of the angry neighbor. I know, you can't picture, right? Because he just always so fun. He was such an incredibly positive guy, but I understand, you know, we could be loud, and we're taking up their parking spots, so he liked to come over, start my Sunday off, the little talking to from the neighbor, but it's all right, because we became great friends, and I've always been a huge music fan, no music talent, that's why I wrote about music instead. But anyway, huge music fan, so I was a huge supporter of him starting the San Diego Music Hall of Fame. So we hosted several of the first few years in my church in OB. So yeah, I was really, really happy to be a part of that, and I appreciate you letting me continue to get to be a part of it. Of course, I feel comfortable in this space. Resisting the urge to take up an offering or, preach a sermon. Yeah, I won't do that, don't worry. So really appreciate Jefferson. He spends all year thinking about this, planning this, working on this. So he's just so passionate about the San Diego music scene. So let's just celebrate him and say thanks again real quick. I just appreciate him, his heart. But that's not all he does. That's not all. Good Vibes that he started, also working on several other projects. And his other one is just as inspiring. If you haven't heard it yet or gotten his email, seen online, really want you to get a quick glimpse of this amazing project he's working on called The Hunt for the Holiday Spirit, animated series fully brought to life by a fully inclusive cast of adults with disabilities. And beautiful. It's such an amazing idea. He's written all the music for it. It's in production, and we wanted to show you a real quick clip. We have a clip? Cool. Check it out.
In the great Christmas forest, there is a tree who does not want to be cut down.
And I can't say I blame him.
The Good Vibe presents the first fully inclusive series starring the magic snow woman.
Of course there's such thing as a snow woman. You've got one right here in front of you, kids.
The snow angel.
Who did you think I was? Superman?
And the great Christmas tree.
Hello, everybody.
A 21st century modern holiday classic. The holidays are whole again with the holiday spirit. Here, all voices are heard.
Christmas tree that wanna be cut down. Please don't cut me down.
So cool. We hope to see it finish getting made. You can look it up online if you want to find ways to support it. But we're cheering you on, Jefferson. We can't wait to see what that's going to do. And we're excited to move on with the rest of the night.
Thank you, Carter Moss. Give it up for Carter Moss. Get up for Carter. He welcomed us into the New Break Church where he was for years. They welcomed us as their guests, and we were there for 3 years and had wonderful experiences. And we're very happy now to be here at Vision. Thank you to Vision. We'll thank them more later. All right. Oh, that's me. We don't need that. There it is. Please welcome back to the stage once again to present Jamie Shadowlight, Larry Mitchell.
Okay, I'm back. I get to introduce another one of my wonderful friends I've known for a long, long time, and an artist. She did a couple of my album covers. A beacon of light. Anyone who's come across Jamie knows that she instantly puts a smile on your face, and she's been traveling the world the last few years, playing with DJs, playing with bands, playing in Latin America, playing all over the world. And my heart goes out to her as she's battling some stuff, as some of you know. But she's doing it with the most grace and truth, more than I could ever do. And it's amazing to watch you, Jamie. Everything you do and everything you're dealing with now and doing now. Jamie Shadowlight.
Larry Mitchell. Can I get a little bit of reverb on my voice? Just a little bit? Since I haven't done a vocal mic check yet. There we go. Naturaleza na medicina. Naturaleza na medicina. La medicina, naturaleza. Naturaleza, la medicina.
Please welcome us. Please join us in welcoming to the San Diego Music Hall of Fame, Jamie Shadowlight.
But wait, that's not all. I like the clapping. In 2018, we started giving the Dawn Steele, don't go anywhere yet. We started giving the Dawn Steele Award for Strength. Our friend Dawn Steele, she lost her husband, San Diego Music Hall of Famer Johnny Chicolila. You heard his band Gato Papacitos that reunites annually just for this event. She handled that tragedy with such grace that inspired us to every year recognize somebody in the community who's shown great grace and strength in the face of adversity. And here to present our 2023 Dawn Steele Award for Strength is 2022 Award for Strength winner, Aria Noelle Curzon DePue.
That's beautiful. That was the piece we played together last year. I met Jamie about a year and a half ago because I had had a very painful and fragmented time in my life. Jefferson introduced the two of us because of our mutual shared experience of losing our husbands. I had just lost mine 5 months prior to meeting her, and she actually came and stood in the gap for me at a gig that I accepted, and started to panic as it got nearer because I did not feel ready to take it on. And she came and saved me at that point. And but at the time, it was such a beautifully inclusive way that you did it. She didn't just take the gig, she invited me to be a part of it as well. And it was just incredibly gracious. And from the moment I met her, just like anybody who's met her, I just felt embraced by her indomitable, beautiful, larger-than-life spirit. And later that year, Jefferson asked her to do a tribute for my husband, who was being inducted into the 2022 Hall of Fame inductees list. And she was going to do the tribute, but as it got nearer, and she was consulting with me about what to play, she, once again, beautifully, inclusively invited me to participate and to play with her. So that meant so much to me. And she also presented this same award. So it's my honor to be here tonight. And this past year, as we know, she has been faced with a battle that would bring just about anybody to their knees. But she has done so with a strength that encompasses so many other qualities of beauty, grace, vulnerability, gratitude for every new day, and for the love that surrounds her. She is inspiring in a way that I could never conceive of, really, watching her face this last year. And I am so thankful that I am here and that we are seeing her inducted into this wonderful Hall of Fame, and to honor the beauty that she brings this world. So thank you, Jamie, for what you do, and it is my honor to be here to present you with the Don Steele Award for Strength. Thank you.
These flowers are from Dawn Steele herself. She always sends something every year. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Aria. Don't trust the handle, they told me. Jeff's Aunt Frankie prepared these today at Sun Valley Florist. Shout out to her. I was in Ramona this morning at 9:30 a.m. We will be making the San Diego Music, don't hold it by the handle. The San Diego Music Hall of Fame will be making a contribution to Jamie on behalf of winning the Don Steele Award. But on the inside cover of your program is more information about what Jamie has gone through. You can open it up and look at it, and there's a QR code right on that page. And if you want, you can open the program to the inside cover and click on that. Monette, some of you might not know, when Jamie got sick earlier this year, spearheaded a GoFundMe campaign, and they raised over $100,000. And that is a testament to the love for Jamie Shadowlight that crosses every boundary in San Diego music like nobody else. Like nobody else. There are many different circles of San Diego music, but they are all the Jamie Shadowlight circle. Thank you, Jamie. Give it up for Jamie one more time, please. Thank you, Jamie. I have your bag of fun before you run. Did you send your thing? I think you said it. We already said it. Let's move on. There we go. There it is. That's your Don Steele Award for Strength winner. Our next inductee here to induct Mike Wofford. Music is, we've been doing this for generations and generations. Last year we inducted Jeannie Cheatham and the Cheathams. And just a couple weeks ago, I spoke to Jeannie Cheatham on the phone. She's in her 90s. And I told her we were inducting Mike Wofford. And she was very excited. And this is what she said. She goes, "Now that's a pianist. He's not a piano player. Mike Wofford is a pianist. You tell him I said that. You tell him Jeannie Cheatham said that." I said, "I will tell him that you said that." She was fired up. I love when people in their 90s are fired up. That gets me so fired up. Anyway, listen to induct and present Mike Wofford. Please welcome Jim Plank, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, and welcome to everyone. I have truly the honor to be asked to present Mike for this award of a lifetime achievement, because I know how true it is. I met Mike in 1958, and we were introduced by another very, very important musician that came from San Diego, John Guerin, marvelous drummer, and made quite a mark for himself, and we lost him way too soon. He told me that, he said, I want you to meet somebody. And I was a little bit younger than John, and just hung on every word he said and every note that he played. We met at the Kensington Community Church in 1958 in Kensington, just up the hill from here. That was 65 years ago. Mike went on to spend his early years in San Diego until the early 1960s, and then moved to Los Angeles and got very involved in the film business, the television, all in music, and in the record business, which was very active at that time, along with all of his jazz playing. When I looked at George Vargas' synopsis that was in the UT the other day and read some of the people that Mike worked with, I feel that I should just set the scene this way. The Jackson Five, Cher, John Lennon, The Byrds, B.B. King, Joan Baez, Dizzy Gillespie. That's just a few of the people. And also, of course, the accompanying side of Mike's marvelous musical soul was extended to both Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald as their accompanist and music director. These are just a few of the things. Yes, let's do that. But the most important thing to me is the absolute dedication to the art of the piano and the voice that is so individually Mike's. And we're going to have a chance to hear just a little bit of it this evening. So I'm going to get out of the way and ask Mike if he would do us the pleasure of a solo piece, because this is the essence, the real essence of Mike. And I feel so honored to be asked to invite him to the stage. Can we have a hand for Mike, please?
I'd like to thank Jim Planch for the rave review. I'll try to live up to that. You already have.
Please join us in welcoming to the San Diego Music Hall of Fame, Mike Wofford.
Give it up one more time for Mike Wofford, ladies and gentlemen. All right, folks, we're going to break for our intermission now. I want to strongly encourage you to bid on our silent auction items that go to support our causes. Get yourself some beer and wine if you like. I think there's at least snacks out there still. Gato Papacitos is going to join us for intermission. You can stay and be entertained or step out, and we'll resume the show in 20 minutes. Thank you for coming to the 5th Annual San Diego Music Hall of Fame. And now a few words for our sponsors. Hope you enjoyed Act 1. Act 2 is going to be great, too.
We will now pause for a brief intermission. Please enjoy food from El Tacos Mero Mero, beverages from OB Brewery and Kilowatt. Our silent auction, folks, there are musical instruments including a Fender Telecaster from Pitbull Audio, a Taylor Academy guitar, a Gretsch Jim Dandy acoustic guitar from Top 40 Guitars, 2 electric guitars from Guitar Center, a ukulele from Humble Heart Music and Thrift, and so many other fine things to bid on from our supporters, including the world-famous San Diego Zoo, the Long Hairs, Apartment 4 Music, The Joint, Bar 1502, THC, OB Noodle House, OB Hardware, Old Townhouse Eatery, Hodads, AccuSport, San Diego Music Hall of Famer Larry Zeiger, Mr. Guitar Lessons, Sam Ash Music, Moe's Guitars, Sharon Strong Patsko Pottery, Long Story Hub, Raglan, Trevor Watson, Dirty Birds, Pizza Luigi, Sunshine Company, Arizona Cafe, Israel Maldonado, James Gang, Ocean Beach Music and Books, Seems to Me. We thank them all for their generous donations. Now go grab yourselves a deal and support San Diego music. Silent auction winners will be chosen at 9:45 p.m. sharp. So bid now, and thank you for coming to the San Diego Music Hall of Fame 5th Annual Induction Ceremony. We'll see you back here in 20 minutes. Now, once again, for your intermission entertainment, please welcome back Gato Papacitos.
I caught you.
I don't know where she is. Is this one mine here, Joe? Okay. Just for Mom. Liz, this is Liz Abbott. She was asking, where's Dakota?